Oh shit, what's going on, guys? I managed to actually go live more than like once every month and a half or so. Actually, so what I was thinking about doing, I've seen other YouTubers do this, I haven't done this before, is what I've seen them do is kind of like do like a little stream before the fucking video actually gets published. I have one that should be going up in a couple days actually. But what I think I will be doing, actually, so like, I was thinking about trying a premiere. I don't know, like I said before in the last stream, I don't necessarily know that it's a good idea because everyone that I fucking seen like actually do a YouTube premiere, like the video winds up getting less than what they usually get. But I was just thinking about giving it a shot. But maybe the way to do that is to kind of like have a live stream before the actual video premiere. And then they just added a thing a couple months ago where you can kind of like, you have a live stream going and then you send everyone from the live stream into the premiere. So kind of it flows like that. So like I might try it like that, see what happens. Yeah, Nick Moss, I'm testing the Love Dolls. It's what the streamers are gonna fucking do that and get kicked off YouTube. No, it'll just be one strike, right? It'd be worth it. Actually, so the next video I got coming out, it should be about that fucking I don't know if you guys ever heard the story of the orangutan prostitute. But yeah, that's the next one. Actually, it wouldn't even be Bibi 16. It wouldn't even be one strike. It would be the they give you that warning. I've never gotten the warning on the channel yet. Actually, no, bullshit. I think like you, even if they redact the warning, they might keep it on there. Because I remember when I uploaded the dolphinsex.org video to the channel, that one got taken down. That's like the only strike I ever got in the channel. But then it got it got put back on. So I think that like kills the warning. I don't really know. But yeah, oh yeah, so like the what I decided to make this stream about, I have a bunch of things I always want to do on the streams. But oh, and Gus the Collector, I didn't actually watch Terrifier 2 yet. But yeah, so a few weeks ago, I can't like show the website in this because like, I'm gonna pop up on something that's gonna get the fucking stream taken down. But I fucking I'm strolling through Twitter, like I think it was like at some point last week, and someone posts. Let me find it. I saved it. But pretty much it was just this. I got like Twitter. They let you subscribe to like these different topics. And one of the topics that I do subscribe to is Resident Evil. I have Resident Evil, Doom, and I forgot what the other ones I have. But like those are like some of the suggested ones that I wound up taking. And is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. So this popped up on the no, I don't want to put all three of them on here. Popped up on the Resident Evil topic. At first I thought it was like a cosplay or something. And then I looked at it again and I thought it was like a I thought it was like, yeah, get more to the side over here. First I thought it was like a cosplay or something like that. Then I'm looking at like, oh, maybe it's like this is just like some like a CG render art that somebody made. And then I'm like looking at the website and I'm like, I retweeted and people asking, oh, is this like a fucking Ada Wong sex doll? And I'm like, I don't know. So I looked up that company. It's like a Game Lady Dolls or something. Yo, and sure enough, it fucking like is just this company that makes a fucking like game character sex dolls, which I fucking like. I don't know. Like, it's like they have them in all kinds of fuck. I really wish I could just scroll the fucking website like casually, like on stream, so you guys like look at the fucking website. Then I'm like they have like fucking like. So let me not get the screen too cluttered. They got like. Aerith, of course, like the classic costume that Aerith is known for. That's the class. And what's funny is too, like they have like all these fucking different like uniforms. You can fucking you can order for them. Like you can buy the accessories separately. Well, I think I'm not 100% sure on this. Actually, they have an FAQ, which I will go through. I don't know. It might be addressed in there. Whether or not they come with, like, their fucking outfits. Or you gotta buy that separate. surprisingly cheap too. Like a fucking like I think it's like let me find it. Look at the Games Lady website. Game Lady, what is it? All right, so they got Quiet for $3,000. They got the Tifa Mini for $2,000. I don't know what the difference between the mini and the regular size is. Game Lady Tifa Mini. It comes with free upgrades, no discount code required. Free Evo skeleton with improved shoulders, guys. Like you don't want to. They don't got like the old fucking shoulders that were. I guess they had problems that people complained about. That they had to like, you know what? Let's fix the shoulders. Wait, all right. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull up a fucking window thing because I think I can crop out the part. Actually, yeah. All right. So this page I can show because there's no nudity on this page. See, the clothes like do look good, but I think those are sold separately. I don't know. But there's certain details to me. So that like they're presented as selling points. Oh, KW. Yeah, King Cobra JFS definitely needs one of these. Let me add a window source here. Window capture. Okay. I don't think you'll even be able to like read the part that I want to home in on there. What if I move something out of the way? I think I moved the alerts out of the way. Yeah, here we go. This is the good stuff right here. This is also, you guys can see it along with me, the free moving eyes with veins. Free implanted eyebrows and eyelashes. So I guess, like, you know, if they weren't giving you all these bonuses for free, you would just have a fucking eyeless, fucking veinless, unpainted, free realistic body painting. Oh shit, I don't know how fucking hell. Okay, no, yeah. Alright, description, measurements, shipping and delivery. I'm like scrolling down so fucking cautiously. Alright, yeah, let me not play with fire here. I can bring it back when I look at the FAQ. Yeah, $2,000. Which, I mean, as far as these things go, I remember, like, alright, so I'm not even necessarily sure. I was actually, do you guys remember those, that period of time when there were those love dolls that were, like, they were fucking, it was, like, that realistic one, and there was, like, that meme about, like, oh, yeah, fucking, it's over for real women. Remember that one particular one with the hoodie and shit? I was thinking about doing a video about that one. Oh shit, Carla, thanks for becoming a member. Well, thanks for being a member for 8 months. You guys don't know, members get to see videos early. And they get to have like their whole fucking you see, let me put the emotes in here. There you get. I think if I get more members, I can add more emotes too. But I think what I might do is add the cum jar, not the cum jar, the fucking one guy, one jar guy's feet, and have so we can have it like the goatsy hands. Twitter didn't let me have. I mean, Twitch didn't let me have those, but YouTube doesn't seem to care. All right, and Wait, what's happened here? Because I have viewer activity, but like it's not popped up in there. Like someone sent a super chat and it vanished. Oh, here we go. Yuki Shikabane. thanks for the 5 peak content. We ain't even gotten started yet. Apparently, because I have more Mr. Hand stuff coming too. Like, I didn't want to title the stream after the Mr. Hand stuff because the last one was like a Mr. Hands themed too. So I don't want to, even though we're gonna go into that, I just don't want to make my clickbait go into the same fucking well too many fucking times. But yeah, actually, I don't even know. Like, I don't remember when my fucking Mr. Hands video came up, but apparently this was like an article in May by the guy that made the documentary Zoo. That there's like some kind of update with him, but I do want to go back to the fucking I just want to take a look at the FAQ and like see what else they got. Larry the Numbnut, thanks for joining, thanks for becoming a member. Jack Anderson, thanks for the 2. Joey Janela should wrestle one of these. You know, he's gonna steal fucking Kenny Omega's shit. Although, you know, it might be worth it to see Jim Cornette have a conniption about it. Victor, thanks for the $1. Oh yeah, back to the games lady page. Let's see what apparently. Oh, and also I was like trying to find this website again, and apparently there's like a whole litany of websites that fucking that just specialize in like game character love dolls. I did show Ada before, but I will bring her back. There's Ada. Chris 6, thanks for becoming a member. Oh, yo, oh my god. 502 Bad Gateway. I think we, guys, I'm sure, I think some of you, like, I don't know how many of you, like, checked out the fucking website, but I think we killed the website. We killed the website. Robert Smith, thanks for the 5. Who needs a love doll? Real man needs is the foot fleshlight. I mean, they got like all the fucking like the aliens. Oh, I feel like. I mean, did they have like the, you know how they have those ovipositor like egg dildos for women? Surely there's like some kind of like a dude equivalent to that, right? I would assume so. I don't know. Tim Moore, thanks for the 2. Put some bacon on that. Thanks for that sticker, Eli Decay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we killed the I guess we killed the fucking website. I didn't know we had that kind of power. I guess they weren't expecting to have more than like 1 or 2 people looking at the website at a time. All right, so that's that. We killed the website. So I guess it's time to move on to the Mr. Hands thing. So yeah, let me just double check when I uploaded my Mr. Hands video. Whoever like, it's probably like some company in like fucking like China somewhere. Actually, wait, let me see if like the FAQ thing is just. No, I had like the FAQ page loaded before, but yeah, there's some, we just killed their website. Poor sex doll company. Oh yeah, someone had brought up King Cobra JFS too, and like, I never wanted to do like, there's so much King Cobra lore that I don't want to do an all-encompassing King Cobra video. But the way I found out about King Cobra was one of the sex doll story arcs, and I was thinking about maybe doing a video about that. Although I found there's like so many of them, and there is another video that kind of like goes over them all. So, but the one I found out about the way I found out about King Cobra initially was he had this love doll that he had like fans like send him a sex doll, and he had like the sex doll in a couple videos, and then it disappeared. People were like, "Yo, what the fuck? Where'd it go?" And then he made up the story about how like meth heads stole the sex doll because they wanted to steal the metal skeleton that was inside of it and sell it for drug money. And then he later admits that like the reason he got rid of it was because he fucked it too hard and destroyed the pussy, and then he was embarrassed, so he made up a story about the meth heads. That was my introduction to the incredible world of King Cobra JFS. Eli, thanks for the 5. Kyren441, thanks for the 5. My buddy runs a hotel on a military base, and a troop left a lolly love doll in one of the rooms. I don't know what became of it. I hope they blew that shit up. I hope it wasn't used. You can get, wait, what more? You can get brain fleshlights. Like you fuck the brain. Is this what sapiosexuals do? I gotta look this up. And hopefully it's something I can show the picture of. Brain fucker masturbatory aid on a hole. Kanojo toys. Bro. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can show this. This is fantastic. Bruh. Ha ha. When he says he's a sapiosexual. The brain nussy. I go that faith. And I guess I should show you the box too. The brain fucker. Of course it's a Japanese company. I work out at the library. Oh, it's sold out too. So let me see if they have any secondhand. They don't. You can't buy a used brain fleshlight. That's it. They're all gone. There's no more. Alright, so on to Mr. Hands. Let's pull up the Ho website. No, it's Goat Born with... Alright, it's a Daily Star, so... There's like other interesting stuff in the sidebar. I got distracted by Goat Born with Human Face. Looks like it's wearing glasses and resembles Santa Claus. Maybe we gotta take a look at that one after this. But yeah, so there's like an addendum, yet another addendum to the Mr. Hands lore. Alright. What I'm gonna do here. If I do it kind of like this and pull my camera off to the side for now. There we go. I don't feel like doing another scene right now. Alright. Weird fascination into where Mr. Hands died having sex with horse leads to sick requests. Alright, yeah. See, I wanted to like pull this one off separate from here. Or actually, what I'm going to do here. Because I wanted to have like the stream page separate here. Okay. Exclusive. Charles Matute, who wrote about a man's death for having sex with a horse. And that, of course, is the guy that made the zoo documentary as well. And this article is from May of 2022. Charles Matute, he wrote about a man's death for having sex with a horse. Says he's refusing to be a safari guy for creeps wanting to see the scene of the deadly romp. Oh, it's like like this guy's like head looked like fucking like boob like, so I was like, wait a second, I'm gonna accidentally show a tit on this fucking stream, but it's still my man's fucking head. The one and only James Andrew Tate, who just texted me. Not important. Alright, so then we got Mr. Hands there. A writer who covered the death. And actually, so like, this leads to like, they were trying to make a Mr. Hands TV show kind of thing. But we'll get there. The Mr. Hands fucking reality show, imagine. Yeah, I love saying this guy's. I kind of like before I made the video, I looked up the pronunciation, and I was like, how would I pronounce? Because I was like, it's like Mudidi, like Mudida. It's Charles Mututta. A writer who covered the death of a man whose final moments were having sex with a horse says he is bombarded with raid requests. Seattle-based Charles Mututta, 53, investigated engineer Kenneth Pinion's fatal bestiality romp for an online article and later for a documentary. Pinion, who went by the name Mr. Hands among fellow zoophiles, suffered a deadly case of acute perionitis in 2005 from penetration by a horse he imaginatively named Big Dick. Charles told the Daily Star that he came at the story as a person who was curious and looking for a really great story, but his coverage years ago evolved into something which shows no sign of going away. Which, I mean, like, once you've become the guy that made the Mr. Hands documentary, I mean, unless, you know, you're like a guy like me where it's like everything you do in life is so, like, equivalently, like, of that fucking world. But, Charles, like, you are... Alright, yeah, okay, I can scroll past this. Alright. It's like, you're not gonna go and, like, fucking... be covering, I don't know, like, a Canadian tractor pull or some shit. And people are, oh yeah, that's a beautiful story you did about the dachshund races. No, you're the horse fucking guy. You're the guy who ingratiated yourself to the horse fucker community. And is like, their like, fucking, their gateway into the world of normal humans. After hearing about Pinion's death, which was filmed by pals in a sick pornography movie, Charles visited by the idyllic Washington state town of Enumclaw to do some digging. He said it was a bit of a surprise reading that there's... Alright, we already know all of this crap, right? We'd skip this business. Because, like, the real interesting revelation comes, like, a little bit later. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, here's another thing. Charles admitted, like, he has, on occasion, been, like, the guy who let the curious people of the world into the fold with the horse fuckers. Charles admitted, however, that he did once do the honors for an international publication. I did do a guide for a German newspaper, but I went and found all the locations and wrote about them, he said. Somebody recently wanted to know where the ranch was, but I didn't tell them, because the ownership of the ranch has changed, and it's not fair to turn it into a tourist site for people to see where it actually happened. I mean, you should... At that point, it's like a historical fucking monument. Yeah, oh yeah, Merlin, good point. Yeah, of course it would be the fucking Germans, right? That like need the horse fucker tour. When it came to turning bestiality horror into a documentary, Charles and filmmaker Robinson Devore set about trying to get an investor to pump money into the production. Oh shit. Oh, wait a second. Oh, alright. So, like, I read this wrong the first time I read it, because, like, so this kind of goes back to the production of Zoo. I think. I assume so, unless they just want to do it again. They could not believe their luck when Dallas Mavericks basketball team owner Mark Cuban's HDNet stepped forward to offer funding. Charles claims, however, that the deal was short-lived due to one clause neither he or Robinson were prepared to guarantee. He said, he was the first person to come up and say, I'll pay for this, which I guess is meaning Zoo. Let's make it, but he had one request before he gave us money. He made us promise that we'd show the fucking itself. I was like, I don't know. Trust a billionaire to demand that, to see it. I was like, we can't promise that or give away creative control because that would guide the whole project. Damn, talk about, like, sticking to your guns. You're like, hey, Mark Cuban. Oh, Mark Cuban, you know, like, we would love to take your money to make this documentary, but we can't promise that we'll show horse fucking documentary. Sorry, Mark Cuban. They should have just did it for Mark Cuban, right? Uganda hater, thanks for the 5. I thought they called him Mr. Hands because he was a boxer. I mean, apparently, like, he had a heart problem, too. So, I mean, you know... Look at the bird chest on this man. Well, there's a better picture. Yeah, there we go. That guy cannot withstand the punch. Maybe a creator clash you can withstand the punch, but not, you know, like a normal boxing match. Maybe like, you know, like odd ones out coming like square at you like a fucking Minecraft character to get punched. But normal boxing, no. What up, Nick Starling? Where were we? Oh yeah, so like Mark Cuban wanted them to promise that that they would show the horse fucking, but they're like, oh, we might do it, we might not do it, we can't guarantee it. But you know what? Zoo wound up being like a award-winning piece of fantastic art. So what does Mark Cuban know? Jack Anderson, thanks for the 5. If they don't want to own a place that is associated with Mr. Hands, they should burn it down and salt the area. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, I mean, they bought the place. There's no way they don't know if they bought. I mean, maybe there's not no way. I mean, you know, some of these real estate people and like people selling property in general, like that might be something that they hide. I don't think you need to disclose that a man died of getting fucked in the ass by a horse there. Actually, I don't know. Like, maybe I think you do. Like, if you're selling a property and someone died on it, I think you do need to tell them that someone died on the property. But I don't know how many details you have to give them. I don't know. Maybe there's a lawyer in the fucking crowd here. What up, Paul? Cesario Japan. Thanks for the 5. So was the Mr. Hands story the possible reason why Bad Dragon Toys came into being with more safer alternatives to the real thing? I mean, I feel like that's a thing that happens with or without Mr. Hands, right? I mean, we don't have, like... I think Bad Dragon is the company that makes, like, the things with the alien eggs, where it's like... It's like a weird fucking... I don't think I could show it to you. It may not, because it's like an alien dick, which isn't a real dick, so... Alright, CyberMexi. In some states, it is required to disclose whether someone died in the house, but that's all you need to tell them. Yeah, so maybe they know... I mean, Enumclaw is like... That's like... such a place where it's like people know about Mr. Hands there. It's like an infamous fucking thing. So if they were like... I feel like they would have to know if they bought the horse fucker ranch. But yeah, alright, so the penis man. Ovipositor, I mean, so it's like an alien dick. And then you, like, there's like some kind of like, they have these things, they're like little like gummy eggs that melt. So like you kind of like, you're using the alien dildo and then you shoot the egg out and it just like it dissolves inside you. That's how it works. I don't know if I can show you that because it's like, it's because it doesn't look like a normal human dick. Yeah, they made it. They just like they melt in your pussy, not in your hands. Well, I'm sure there's people there who have like oh, you just want. I'm pretty sure I can show you the egg, like just the egg. Let me see. I'm gonna look up. Oh wait! I gotta fucking. There we go. Open it from my other window. That was bad. I almost like fucking like looked up dildos on the fucking window I'm using on my fucking stream. Alright. So ovipositor dildo. That's what I'm looking up in my other window. You can't see. Just so I can I don't think I could show you the dick, but I could show you the eggs. Actually, maybe there's like a bunch of different companies that like make different ones too. I'm trying to find one that like there's one that's like a wow. Yo, I'm like looking through them and it's like there's this article, top 9 best alien dildos in 2022. So I guess now there's fucking so many of them that it's like you can make a top 9 list. Best alien dildos buying guide. Size matters. Shape, material, texture, customizations. They got... Alright, so the Sigmaloid won the best tentacle dildo. The Dragon won the best dragon dildo. Uber Im Tooth to the Tentacle dildo won the best anal alien dildo. BFG, best large alien dildo. Alien Breeder dildo won the best massive alien. I guess... I wonder what the size differential is between, like, large and massive, because one won the best large alien dildo, and one won the best massive alien dildo. Davy's Tendrils won the most versatile alien dildo. The Tainticle won the best alien dildo for pegging. The Realm Lycan Lock-on Werewolf dildo won the best werewolf dildo. I don't know how crowded that field is. And the Uberum Helios Textured Soft Silicone dildo won the most colorful alien dildo. Now, honestly, like, because like all the other ones are rated in terms of like their properties. This one to me seems like it's fucking like the most to like everything's like the best dragon, like the best massive one, the best one for pegging, and this one's like it's colorful. That one probably sucks. But yeah, the eggs aren't in it though. Like none of them have like the fucking ovipositor eggs. I'm trying to find a picture of the eggs where the dildo isn't in, where maybe I could look through it like this. Alright, I think I can like screenshot it and like crop out the dick part so you can just see the eggs. There's a hell of a tangent. Alright, here we go. These the eggs. And they just like melt inside of you. Yeah, I mean, so I think like, but I don't know, cause so like in the picture, the part that I cropped out of this, like the slime is attached to like the thing it shot out of, so I think it might be like a lube. I don't really know, but I think it's like a lube that is, because otherwise they're just like regular fucking eggs. Well, not regular eggs, but like regular gelatin fucking eggs, right? Fuck it. Thanks for the 10 to Baby Grace Blue. Eggs. Looking like testes. Love your content, Wang. I appreciate that. Thanks for giving me the super chat because of the slimy ass fucking pussy eggs. Alright. Alright, so continuing about... So, like, for those of you just joining us, we were looking at how Mark Cuban originally wanted to fund the Mr. Hands documentary, but his money was contingent on the fact that they showed actual horse fucking in the documentary, which the documentarian Charles Meditta declined. Not because he was sure he wasn't going to show horse fucking, but because he didn't want to be creatively locked into showing it. Alright, and here it is. Alright. It turned out we showed a little bit because we knew that the moment somehow had come, so we gave a quick glimpse, but he pulled out his money and left the project, and we had to go to another company. Think Films picked it up and provided funding for its funding. Next to a 10 room temperature, Penoid. The Daily Star approached Mr. Cuban about the claim, but received no response. It was enough to put Charles off billionaires in a professional capacity. I always wonder what Elon Musk would have said to us if he came up with his money. Charles said, "That guy gives me the chills. I don't want to deal with billionaires anymore." Damn, I feel like we could get the. Oh, Raheem, I'm going to leave the fucking VOD on this. Of course I am. Like I used to have the VODs like unlisted and they were just in a playlist. But so like the last time I did one, I had said that YouTube kind of like they changed the way that they sort the YouTube changes the way that they sort videos and whatnot now on your channel. Like it used to be that like you would go to your channel, you would go to the videos screen and it would just show like everything all like together. It would show like your regular videos, your stream videos, your shorts all in one, but now they have separate pages for each. So I was like, maybe it'll be fine now. I published the last one and it was fine. So I'm just gonna publish this one. I'm just gonna, in general, just like let them be published. Yo, the majestic American woodcock. Thanks for the 50. One of the guys in the article picked actually James Tate. Yeah, that was the guy whose head I thought was a fucking titty at first. Was the other guy in the video not Mr. Hands? Later went to jail for zoo stuff and had a connection to Doug Spink. Another zoo who started a zoo podcast on YT. Toad McKinley vid Uniquely Dangerous covers all this. No, wait, are you talking about the guy with the bird chest? Are you talking about this? Wait, let me bring the picture of this guy. The one like everyone says is Kenneth Pinion. Is this the guy that you said isn't Mr. Hands? And also Hawk Griffin, thanks for the 5. Hey Wang, found your channel a little while back. I love the content you make. My work days so much better. Thanks for everything you do. Holly, I appreciate that. I'm glad I can make your workday more bearable. I remember like when I used to like work at the studio all day, I was just like looking for anything to fucking get through it. And there wasn't like really any YouTubers I watched back then, so I would just like watch Clerks all over. Like over and over again all fucking day. Clerks, Zombieland, and there's a third one that I had. Oh, Dawn of the Dead. The original Dawn of the Dead, which is like, those are the ones that I kept at work and watched them over and over all the fucking time. Yeah, Hawk Griffin, thank you for the 5. HX0, thank you for the 50 NOK. Congrats on becoming Mr. OV Posiverse 22, Wang. That's it. I'm fucking. God, I feel like there's a way to fucking like make a video about like egg dildos. There's a way I could like figure it out to like make it like an entertaining enough fucking video. I don't want to do a review of them because like I'm not gonna use them on my. Oh, I can use them on someone that's not me, but I'm not gonna use them on myself. Wait, let me. Alright, so the majestic American woodcock. I wanted to see if you responded to that because shit, I don't think he responded. Oh, there he is. I think that guy is the one with the mustache titty. Yeah, that's Tate. Oh, I misunderstood your thing here because he's later in the video the zoo connection to Doug. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you meant there was like another other guy. I misunderstood it. Oh yeah. Also, I saw somebody mention that fucking the Clerks cartoon is better than Clerks, and you are 100% right. Like, yo, if any of you guys have not watched the fucking Clerks cartoon, there's only like 6 episodes because it got canceled early on. 100% factually, the Clerks cartoon is like one of the best cartoons ever fucking made. It is so good, and it's a fucking crime that like it only had like 6 episodes. And I think at some point there are whispers of like bringing it back or something, but it won't be the same because it's like you can bring a show back, but you're not gonna have like the same writing team, and like even if you did, like they're not gonna be in the same headspace they were at that time. but the Clerks cartoon was so fucking good. I had actually seen that before I had seen the movie Clerks. Oh, Majestic American Woodcock. Tate is connected to a third guy who had a zoo podcast on YouTube. Third guy was not part of the Mr. Hands video. Tate was there, but not Mr. Hands himself. Oh, okay. Your pony died. Hey, Justin, love your content. Did you see a virtual Ozfest last week in the meta? I saw the post about it. I didn't fucking watch it. Did you watch it? Well, I don't know. Like, the idea of virtual concerts, to me, I fucking hate it. Like, Jinx got invited to do a few virtual concerts, and it wasn't even, like... It wasn't, like, a fucking, like, the Ozfest shit, where it's, like, a bunch of shitty avatars. Like, it was, like, a metaverse thing. So, it's all gonna be... The Ozfest thing was all gonna be, like, a fucking, like, shitty, like, metaverse avatars being like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking Ozzy Osbourne metaverse. Like, here's like some shitty fucking. I don't even think it was like a live performance in the sense that like they weren't like replaying the songs. They were just gonna have like avatars dancing around and shit to the fucking original track. Like, I don't understand why someone would watch that. Like when everything was shut down for COVID. There were a couple times when like Jinx was invited to do like virtual festivals, and basically what was required of us was that we were going to have to like pre-record a live set and like send it to them so they can like play it on a stream. And I was like, that's fucking lame. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, if I'm gonna play a live show, I want it to be a live show like in front of people and shit. Otherwise, we have music on Spotify. You can just fucking listen to that. Squashed Oranges, thanks for the New Zealand 5. Hey, recently discovered your content about a month ago, and I can't stop watching your videos. You're really down to earth. Love from New Zealand. Hell yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the orangutan prostitute video I have coming soon. Hydra2701, thanks for the $4.99. Thanks for the Forbidden Knowledge, Wacky Internet, and Poop Stories. Love your content. Thanks, brah. Jack Anderson with the 2. What was it like to do the AEW House of Black video? Alright, so I talked about this a little bit on the last stream, but I can talk more about it. The House of Black video, if you watch the House of Black video, you'll see at like the beginning of it that there's like there's like scenes of like a thing where it's like we're all in like kind of like suits and like hanging out in this complex and whatnot. And like that scene, like Rusty's in that scene too. So like originally like that was gonna be for like something else. Like they were gonna like do some storyline, kind of like establishing the idea that like the House of Black is like an actual like physical house with like members and stuff like that aren't just the 3 of them or the 4 of them now. So like we had gotten that content. And it just wound up like not getting used, but then it was kind of like re-put into that stuff where it also does the job of kind of establishing that lore, but then it's also like the lore of like resurrecting these dudes. So like that was fun. So like for that first scene I talked about, that was kind of, you guys saw like the Black Mass shoot that I did. Where it's like we're kind of like doing stuff for the clothing brand and stuff. I brought some of my friends down there, some of my friends that like live in the area of Florida, and then like some of my friends from like around here, like that I thought would be like good for it. And we just came down. We shot some footage for the brand Black Mass, which if you don't know his brand Black Mass, it's cool as fuck. There's fucking mad sick pieces I wear all the fucking time that I got from there. But then yeah, we shot that first round of footage, and then for the second part of it, there's like a smaller crowd of us. We did like the whole like the resurrection fucking scenes and shit. That was actually we did 2 days of shoots in that. Like the first it was kind of like the ones where we're kind of like we burying Brody gets buried. Buddy gets kind of like not drowned, but like his body, it's like a dead body, gets kind of like brought into the water. Well, actually, what was cool about that scene, so like that fucking part, it's like they make it look like he's like just being like brought down into the sea, but that was just like a regular pool. And then like fucking and Malachi was burned. So we did that one day, and then the next day after. So it was like 3 days in total of shooting for that. Actually, after I'm done with the stream, Brody's band, God's Hate, is playing in Brooklyn tonight. So after I'm done with the stream, I'm going to pull up and go that. I know, they're also playing with Internal Bleeding, I think, tonight, which is, that band's, they've been around forever. That band's fucking sick, too. Let me see. Hydra2701, thanks for the 5. Thanks for the, oh, I saw that one already. Thanks for the Forbidden Knowledge. Oh, wait, HXL, thanks for the NOK50. There's Magnum versions of the Bad Dragons also. I don't know if they do the eggs, though. Your knowledge of the Bad Dragons, I guess, is way more advanced than mine. And Wukong, thanks for the 2. What's the deal with the Gamer Love Dolls? We looked at those at the beginning of the stream. I'll pull up some more pictures. I guess you're just joining. So here's oh, that's the brain the brain fleshlight. If you want if you're sapiosexual and you want to fuck a brain. There you go. Michelle Kekeline, thanks for being a member for 4 months. I am having a good week. I've been busy as fuck, but I finished like lots of the fucking work I had to do yesterday. So now I'm kind of just chilling for a little bit. Like I said before, the members, they get early access to videos, and they get the, some cute little emotes like the ones I'm about to put into the chat. What was shit? There was something else I was about. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you for the people just joining the Gamer Love Dolls. We actually we crashed their website. So I can't, oh shit, alright, their website is uncrashed. So I was able to load up the FAQ. Perfect. There's, Eris's, a costume, of course. Alright, so here are the frequently, let me just make sure there's no porn on this page. Protonova, thanks for the 2. Click for the thumbnail, stay for the mustache. Actually, so you fucking, you mentioned the mustache. The mustache wax that I'm putting out with Lockhart's pomade is coming out next week. Finally, like we've been working on this thing. I have right now I have the first prototype of it in, and like the finished product, it has like this one, it would get like a little flaky unless you have to keep on like wetting it before you're like ready to go out with it. We got rid of that problem, and it has like a new scent on it. So like fucking this, it's what I'm stoked about with this mustache wax that we're putting out. It's gonna be the kind of thing where it's like it's gonna be such a good mustache wax that like even if you have no idea who the fuck I am or like the channel, like it'll just be a good mustache wax to fucking buying. But that'll be out next week. Alright, let me bring up the FAQ for now that the website is the website that we broke is no longer broken. So let me bring back up that window capture. I'll put my camera back in the corner. Alright, here we go. Sabretooth, you missed the look at the Love Dolls. You missed the story about how Mark Cuban wanted to fund the Mr. Hands documentary, but he would only do it if they had scenes of horse fucking in it. And that's most of what we went over. It's been condensed. I condensed the explanation for you, but now we crashed the video game sex doll website, but it's good now. So now we can look at the FAQ. Are your products high quality? Our products are made of platinum silicone and high quality TPE materials. We guarantee our product is safe and non-toxic with quality inspection certificate. I could tell from like the English on this that you know what, I'm gonna block this for a second just in case it's porn on it, but I feel like this is not an American company. Oh, they're based in Germany. Okay. I assumed they're like, I read that, I assumed they were like in China or India, but they're in Germany. Which I guess on some level that also makes sense. HXO, thanks for the NOK 50 again. Let me compliment you, your mustache surpasses the one of Goatsy guy. Well, yeah, of course. Like, he's got like that vintage, like 70s old guy mustache. But yeah, no, this is the new wave right here. Slow Mo Panda, thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to the Wang Gang. Alright. Back to that FAQ. Are your products high quality? Our products are made of platinum silicone. Alright, so they're non-toxic. You know, you don't wanna be fucking a toxic sex doll. You're gonna get fucking dick cancer. You want your dick looking like, you know, fucking, you remember the Bandersnatch from Resident Evil Code Veronica? You fuck a toxic material sex doll, that's where your dick's gonna be looking. Yo. You got that fucking Akira Tetsuo dick from fucking a sex doll with toxic materials. You don't want that. What are the advantages of TPE and silicone? TPE stands for thermoplastic elastomer. Sometimes known as thermoplastic rubbers, TPE dolls are soft and elastic texture, providing a very lifelike touch, and it is cheaper. I guess that's why they have like a $2,000 fucking, you could fuck teeth of $2,000. I feel like one of you fucks is gonna buy one of these because of this. They should be giving me a fucking commission for this. My actual sponsors would kill for this kind of coverage. And I'm just giving it away for free to the game lady dolls. Extra 5 Faith Page. Nice stream, Wang. Happy to catch it finally. Hope your day is going well. Protophase. We're looking at the FAQs now for the video game character sex dolls that I became aware of because they're advertising for their brand new Ada Wong. Alright. Will the color fade? Oh wait. We didn't go into all the advantages of using the silicone. It is the most resistant material. I feel like there's a more resistant material that exists on planet Earth. Like, you're telling me that silicone is more resistant than fucking I don't know. I was like, while I'm like trying to think of a material, I looked down at Yusuke, says, "Did they have a Guga Foods sex doll?" Actually, I fucking like what I want to do, like with those guitar cover videos that I fucking make sometimes. I want to make that fucking song. Like, there's a few of them, but there's one that like plays a lot. I'm sure like most of you guys watch Guga Foods. Everyone fucking watches Guga, but whenever he cooks the steaks, he puts on this fucking like. This like stomp and clap, I'm a cool like fucking man with fire, grill my steaks. He puts on that kind of music. I want to cover one of those fucking songs. The fucking, in particular, the one that's like bam 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 bam. You know, you get the bass part, but you do like a little like low chug on the 8th string. It'll be a good cover. I'm gonna do that soon. But yeah, there is no Google Foods sex doll for gaming lady dolls. Oh yeah, silicone is the most resistant material. They just state that outright. I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson would have something to say about, oh, actually, it's fucking plutonium or whatever the fuck. It can withstand the high temperatures of 220 degrees. The silicone doll won't be dyed and can achieve a very realistic effect. Silicone is better in terms of quality. You just said the same thing like 3 times. The color will... Yo, alright, yo. The color will fade and hard to clean. Alright, granted, these guys' English is better than my German is. So I can't make that much fun. The color will fade and hard to clean. The color of doll will not... Well, I don't know why I'm giving him a Russian accent. You know what it is? Like, the way... Even though this is, like, Germans trying to speak English, it feels like Russians trying to speak English. So it's like, the color of doll will not fade. We have cleaner for easy cleaning. In addition, you are able to choose an interchangeable private... You are able to choose an interchangeable private part. You can take out the private part of the body separately for cleaning. So, yo, that means you could, like, you can buy Ada, but, like, give her the fucking brain pussy. Yo. You literally can do it. You can literally just be like, yeah, like, I want Ada Wong, but I want to fuck the brainussy, too. Or, you know, the fucking alien vag, or whatever the fuck, whatever tickles. You can give her a butthole for a pussy if you want. Whatever tickles your fancy. Sir Katri, thanks for the 20. I showed my coworkers the most mysterious song. They're teachers, by the way. A few of them remember hearing the song before, and the first thought that came to mind when they heard it was a prom scene from a show. Not sure which one. See, that's something I've noticed a lot with the most mysterious song, is that people, like, seem to remember it, but when it comes to, like, things like thinking about, like, a prom scene or something like that, because the style of music it is, I feel like there's just, like, a lot of songs that might have been used in prom scenes that, and honestly, they're probably thinking of another song or many other songs, because there were so many movies in the 80s that were, like, high school movies that had prom scenes, and there would be a new wave song of some sort, or post-punk song of some sort, playing in the punk scene. So it's, I mean, playing in the prom scene. So I've found that kind of recollection of it to be, like, an unreliable thing. Papa Swanson, thanks for the 10. Finally a product for me. Gamers, let's go. That's it. This is how we're going to rise up. I always knew we would get here one day. What up, Chris Pratt? Sticky Blue Rat. I always knew this would happen. You're right. Alright, are we getting ripped off? Is there any difference between the real object and the picture? There is no difference between the product itself and the picture, because our picture are taken from the real objects. Our official website picture was taken by camera. You know, it's so impressive that you use the camera to take your pictures. And the shipment picture was taken by mobile phone. Somehow there will be little difference in pixels between the pictures, but the product quality will not be affected. How long does it usually take? Alright, oh, 2 to 3 weeks. That's not bad at all. Alright, now this is just, we don't need to, like, go through all that stuff. I was just interested in, like, learning a few more details. We don't need to learn about their fucking return policy and whatnot. Well, now we went through those nuts and bolts. I think we should just, like, I just want to look at more of the characters they have, and I will show them to you as I confirm that I have a picture of them that, like, won't get my fucking stream taken down. I mean, Jordy Met, I feel like they are convincing enough that you could just use them for carpooling. Also, apparently, you can just buy heads on their own. Oh, actually, the page is broken, and not in, like, the we crashed it kind of way. It's broken in the fucking, it's broken in the, like, they never made the page kind of way. Alright, so here's Quiet. I feel like they didn't really nail the face on this one. What else we got? Which other ones can I actually show you? Oh, a princess. I feel like A Princess Peach one would be a reasonable one to do. And I don't think I've seen. All right, here's Lara Croft, but it's like this is because I feel like it's like looks like the reboot Lara Croft, but it's like oh, actually they have two different versions of Lara. They have this one, and they have this one. I don't know. I guess they just come with different clothes because they're like the same price too. What else we got here? They got Siri. I can't show you that picture though. They got Ellie from fucking The Last of Us 2 version of Ellie. Game Lady Mama 2. Who the fuck is Mama 2? Yeah, Siri, as in like, yeah, like Witcher Siri. Yeah, I don't know who this character is. Let me maybe you guys know who this is. Yeah, alright, this character, it's called Mama 2. I don't know who this is. Oh, Devil May Cry 5. Alright, I never played the Devil May Cry games. That makes sense. Alright, so these are the new arrivals. Who are the best sellers? Oh, look at the list of the best sellers. Oh, Death Stranding. Should have Death Stranding. Okay. Yo, there's no Lady Dimitrescu one. Oh, I think I broke the site again. I don't know. They assured us that these were taken with... Buddha, they assured us these pictures were taken with cameras. Yeah, we killed the website again. Somebody in Germany right now is like, what the fuck is... I can't do a good German accent. What? Alright, can I make just like manifest fucking a Rammstein in my brain to fucking... What the fuck is going on? No, it's like, whenever I try to do in a German accent, it becomes like Turkish, or fucking Russian, or... What the fuck? Du hast... What the fuck is going on with my website? Who's crashing Games Lady's website? Yeah, this is a German company. It's Game Lady. There's a few companies though that make these. All right. You know, I'm just gonna... Well, there's like another one called Silicone Lovers. Actually, so what's interesting, this company has all the same characters and like similar looking, it's like this other one that popped up has Aerith and Ellie and Lara and Tifa. Those are the characters they have. They have Siri. Oh, wait. Oh, this is a Alright, so like the Silicone Lovers is a company that just sells other companies. Never mind. That makes... Alright. So they sell the Game Ladies. Oh, okay. Alright, so I see what happens here. It's a Game Lady dolls. It is the mama from Death Stranding here. So, alright, so what happens is Game Lady Dolls makes them, and there's a bunch of other websites that sell them. but the oh, they got a Morrigan. Wait, what? There's alright, so there's like levels to this one. So this now I'm just like looking at it like a doll site that's like kind of like covering their releases. So they have a doll you can buy that's of Tifa cosplaying Morrigan. So it's like, it's not a Morrigan doll, it's a Tifa doll, but Tifa is dressed up as Tifa. The Tifa doll dressed up as Morrigan. Jammer Lammy. Turn that bitch to the Jammer Lammy. Got him. Yeah, and pretty much that's what it is, Ricky-O. They just wanted to fucking, like, they wanted to release a Morrigan doll, but they didn't want to make a whole new fucking mold. So they're just like, hell yeah, like, here's Morrigan, but it's Tifa as Morrigan. Oh, yo, I got so scared for a second because I thought I was, like, looking at the fucking, the window source, the browser source, but it was a fucking, just the picture. Because if that was the case, I would have just gotten that stream taken down. They are so apparently they have like life-size ones, and there's like minis that are like $500 less. Damn, I really want the site to come back up though, so I can see what the best sellers are. I feel like Tifa's got to be the best seller of all of them, right? Who else could it be? But I also think I'm going to change the soundtrack. We got Denki Kang. We got the... I was going to change to another Streets of Rage. I'm still my Streets of Rage vibe. Hell yeah. Fucking banger after banger on this soundtrack. I was thinking about doing a fucking, there's that one guy, there's a few people like this, but there's like this one guy who like married a sex doll and like brings it everywhere in a wheelchair. That might be like a worthwhile video. There's a few guys who did that, who married their sex dolls. Oh yeah, there's like that one, like a fucking bodybuilder dude that did that. This fucking dude. But I'm like, the one I was thinking of though is like the one that that brings around in a wheelchair everywhere. And it like gave birth. Like it gave birth. The fuck is that guy's name? Yo. What was the guy's fucking name? It's a fuck. I can't put a WebP in fucking OBS. Adobe programs can finally handle WebPs, but OBS still can't. Yo. Oh my god. The baby begins his journey into this world, still praying it ain't over yet. You had fucking... God, even had like a nurse pull up and shit. But what was the guy's fucking name? Terry and Stephanie East. That's it. That might be a video I wind up doing. Yeah, I think that's a... I think that's a good one. It might not be a super long one, because I remember looking into that one before, and there wasn't like a ton of fucking lore and shit, but there was enough. Shit, there was like something I forgot to go into on the last stream too. Like, one of the details of Oh yeah, I remember. It was like when I was talking about the fucking the shadow people, like the sleep paralysis shit. There is a fucking there was only like one fucking time that I remember having sleep paralysis. And it was like when I was a kid, I fucking woke up. Well, I woke up and I'm in my room, I look up and like, do you remember like the Golden Book's Hansel and Gretel? I can look that shit up. Actually, like, yo, like, now that I look at it, like, all of the art from the Golden Book Hansel and Gretel is so fucking creepy. Like, that's, like, the cover of the Golden Book's Hansel and Gretel. But, I don't remember how old. I think I might have been, like, 8 years old, or, like, actually, I might have even been older, like, 10 or so. But I remember having a sleep paralysis, and, like, I'm in my bed, I can't, like, make any fucking, like, noises or anything. And then there's like two of like there were two of them, like two of the witches from the Golden Book's Hansel and Gretel book were like in my room and I couldn't like do anything. Let me see if I can find like how they drew the witch, because it was so fucking yeah, like here's like the fucking scene where she's like she's got like the chicken bone, the fucking Hansel's up in the cage, and she's like feeling to see if he's getting fat, but he sticks out a chicken bone. But like, what was the the back cover? Like that's like the real fucking creepy shit. Like, when I was a fucking kid, this shit was so fucking creepy to me. And, like, so, like, I'm having a dream, and just like two of these bitches walking around. I'm not having a dream. I have sleep paralysis. Like, two of these walking around, like, they're not really doing anything. They're just, like, kind of, like, walking around the room, like, almost kind of, like, you know how, like, NPCs in a fucking video game just kind of, like, they kind of, like, walk in, like, no particular direction. Like, they're kind of, like, doing that shit. But it was like the most terrifying fucking thing. That was the time I had sleep paralysis. Gamers are the sleep paralysis demon of the gamer dolls. Yeah, like, imagine like all the German gamer girl dolls. They're like a person's soul is trapped in the fucking doll, and they just gotta lay there and like get fucked by some stinky gamer forever until their fucking silicone like wears out and fucking rips. Oh yeah, something else I've been meaning to bring out. Would you guys be into like if I made like cryptozoology videos? Because I was thinking about it, like one of the first things that I used to fucking look at a lot when I had first got on the internet was like cryptid websites, like fucking like a Bigfoot and fucking Loch Ness Monster, like led to all these like other like more obscure ones. But what I fucking like, one I've been thinking about doing, and I kind of looked, and there's not really like a lot, not really any videos about it at all. And like it was the one that I didn't know about until I saw these fucking websites. Was Mokele Embe, which was like basically it was like one of these guys supposed to be like in Africa. Oh, it's I downloaded a web piece, so I can't fucking show it to you. Wait, here's like a rendering of another fucking web p. I'm just gonna screenshot it and send it. Mokele Embe. I think I also like, I think they used him in like one of the in like Godzilla movie recently. But yeah, so the Mokele Embe guy, it's kind of like supposedly like there was this part of Africa where there was like a plesiosaur, and there were like all kinds of fucking like local tales about this river monster that was killing people. I go on hunts and whatnot. And it was, I remember like the website I used to read about it on, like it seemed like it was kind of like they weren't sure if like this was like an actual local legend, or they were just like telling these people to like it was like tales that like the locals would use to like fuck with white people showing up. But still, like, to me, like that's like one of the most fascinating ones I used to read about. Like actually, like when I started to think about like making a video like that, something I would think about is like that old show Sightings, which that was one of my favorite TV shows. I've spoken about it on the channel before, but like they would like go into like cryptids, they would go into alien stories and ghosts and vampires and shit. And I was like, yo, I could just like this fucking show here. This fucking, I don't remember this guy's name, but Aliens Among Us. Alright, Easton Mode, you missed the dolls, but I'll put them on screen once again. That's Tifa as Morrigan, because they didn't want to make a Morrigan model, I guess. You got Mom from Death Stranding. You got Lara. Got another Lara. You got Quiet. Actually, wait. I want to look up the Mokele Embe from Godzilla, because when I was looking at it more recently. Okay, yeah. So this is how I guess this was in Godzilla King of the Monsters. And this was the concept art for how he was depicted in King of the Monsters. I like how they got like these little like fucking Super Mario 2 look at trees in there. Toa, thanks for the 5. A Mothman video would be cool. Also, not sure how much to keep with J-Rock, but a video about Gakt being insane or Tanuki would be interesting too. Thanks for the 5. I would want to do like more. I would be into like doing more J-Rock videos. I'm not sure which. I know like Gakt might be a good one. Just like he's like one of those guys. It's kind of like just like it's a little bit out there. But I'm just not sure like what like the thrust of like the story of the video would be. There's definitely something. Oh yeah, now that I haven't looked at the site for a little bit again, maybe it's working again. Yes, it's working again. Okay, now I can see like who the best sellers are. Lara is the best seller of the sex dolls. Lara, then Tifa, then Jill Valentine, then Ada. I guess she was popular really fast because like that's the new one. Then the mini Tifa, then Siri, then Aerith, then who's the least popular? Alright, yeah, the least popular one is Mama from Death Stranding. Which makes sense because I was like, who the fuck is that? Cade, thanks to the 5. Avenged Sevenfold or Green Day? God. You know, I'm gonna pick Green Day based on their Green Day based on all their work up to Nimrod. Like past Nimrod, I don't give a shit about them. But those like, I mean, Dookie is like one of the only albums I can listen to beginning to end. So definitely Green Day. Yeah, alright, so the mini, I'm assuming the minis are just like less. I mean, honestly, like the body looks like like the minis. Like the mini. Let me find a picture of them. Oh, actually, they have a comparison picture here of like the mini versus the. Yo, honestly, this is fucking weird. Yo, all right, the mini versus the regular. They have like the height comparison there. And the mini is like $1,000 less. Yeah, it's like, it's not a lolly. It's just like literally just like shrunken down. Like if you saw like a, all right, like let me see if it has like a height. No, measurements. So the mini is 100 centimeters tall. How? What is that to cm through? So that's like, all right. So that's that's a little over 3 feet tall. The mini is like a little over 3 feet tall, and it's like, so like imagine a person then, like an actual person, because like that, the mini has like normal adult human proportions. It's just 3 feet tall. Like that's like, do you ever see that fucking video of that thing in Brazil, where it's like it's a trick of perspective, but it just looks fucking demonic? Let me see if I can find that shit. It's like this thing where you're on a bus and you're looking down, and there's like a fucking like little thing like jumping off the wall. Kate, thanks for the 5. Slipknot or Mushroom Head? Definitely Slipknot. I like Mushroom Head, but Slipknot is just better. I remember back in the day, like that used to be like a debate when Slipknot was just like popping, and people would say like Mushroom Head it was better just because like that was like the more obscure band. So people would like, oh, I'm gonna say Mushroom Head to sound cool, but Mushroom Head's good, but Slipknot's better. All right, what's the fucking name of that? What's the name of the fucking Brazil bus costume thing? Oh wait, it's called Brazil party bus characters. Shit. Fofal. But like there's like one of it like bouncing up the wall that like it has like the same kind of thing as like the mini Tifa, where it just has like the same kind of like looking bizarre. Fuck, it just like looks fucking weird in the same way that the mini Tifa looks. Thanks for the 5K. Name my 5 favorite bands based on musicality. I need a guitar-based challenge. I'm not sure, like, exactly what you mean by that. But I'll say, Dorian Gray, X Japan, I'm assuming the impression I get from the question is like you're just looking for something like difficult to play. So I guess I would say like, you know, like Racer X or something might be like a good challenge for you. Yeah, Big Ol' Al, the masked people in costume running around in Brazil. Yeah, like that's what I'm talking about. Lunacy is up there for sure. Yeah. I mean, Cannibal Corpse, yeah, Cannibal Corpse. You'll definitely learn a thing or two playing some Cannibal Corpse songs too. Brazilian. I'm looking for like this one specific TikTok that used to go viral all the fucking time. That It's just like, it's like you're looking at in the video there, they're looking from a hot, like a tall bus, and like the thing just like it's running alongside the bus, and then it like does like a flip off the wall. Kate, thanks for the 5. Looking for something to push you towards insanity. I mean, shit, like, learn some fucking Ingve or something. Some Ingve, some fucking Paul Gilbert. Rusty Cooley. Some fucking, yeah, I'm seeing Caretta Frasau. I just saw, like, the exact costume thing here. Like, this costume here is like the exact fucking thing that I'm looking for, but it's just a video of like this costume character doing like a flip off the wall. Because like it's not like a tiny person, but the perspective makes it look like the fucking the Tifa shit. Like, yeah, this fucking thing. Like, it's a video of that character fucking, like, because, like, you're watching it from such a weird perspective that it's, like, it has that same creepy vibe of, like, looking at that fucking mini Tifa. Yeah, I just looked up wall jump, but God, because I'm finding like a bunch of videos of these characters now, but none of like the actual video that I'm looking for. Wait, is this it? Yeah, like, even like I found another video like looking from top of the bus, but it's not shot in the way that makes it look creepy. Like this, you can look at this one, and it looks like a normal. Like you look at this, and it's like a normal height person like this. Well, the one I'm thinking of, like, it fucking, yo, the Woody Woodpecker, and fucking, yo, wait a sec, I gotta look at that bootleg Goku again. Bro, Goku, what have they done to you? Your beautiful face, Goku. I remember somebody telling me, too, that Woody Woodpecker was fucking huge in Brazil. Like, it's like, we had Woody Woodpecker here. I liked Woody Woodpecker when I was a kid. But I feel like that's a character that, like, I wouldn't say it's obscure, but people weren't, like, are apparently aren't into Woody Woodpecker here like they are in Brazil. But, yeah, let me find that bootleg Goku again. Cade, thanks for the 5. Last super chat. Promise, what guitar pedal do I recommend to any player for metal? Also, what's the scariest thing I've ever personally witnessed? I mean, guitar pedal, if you're looking for just distortion, I would say go with, like, get an amp that has a good tone and just use that. But if you're looking for like an amp modeler, like what I was using for a while live was the Line 6 Helix. Is that the mask with him? God, it's gonna bother me. I just can't find the fucking I just can't find that fucking the specific clip of the thing I was looking for. And oh yeah, Terrifier. I want to like. I didn't watch Terrifier 2 yet. I might like the first Terrifier video did like well enough. Like it did way better than I expected it to. So maybe I should do a Terrifier 2 review, because the horror movie videos usually kind of do like whatever. But that one did like way better than expected. Maybe if I look it up on Twitter, it'll pop up. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, you said Laser Pew Pew. You said it's in your likes? Yeah, I'm like looking on Twitter for that fucking thing now. Okay, thanks for 5. Scariest thing I've ever witnessed. Huh. Fuck. I mean, I get, like, there's like this dude that was like talking shit at a gas station in like fucking like Virginia or some shit. That like he was like talking mad shit, and then like he pulled a gun out of his fucking waistband for like no fucking reason. So oh, is this guy like gonna shoot us because he's trying to be a tough guy now? So that might have been up there. Oh, you put a link in the chat. It's probably like blocked out of the chat. Let me see if I can find it. Top chat, live chat. If I put in live chat, I might be able to see it, or maybe I got held or something. I mean, I guess I'll bring back up the Tifa mini versus normal comparison, because like this is what made me get on this. For the people just joining, the fucking so like they sell like the mini Tifa, which is like, it's not like a fucking like a chibi or like a lolly or like a fucking like weird thing like that. It's something perhaps even weirder, where it's an adult proportioned person that's just like 3 foot tall. Which I guess that's like better than it being a fucking lolly thing, but it's like it's like fucking, because it has like that, like a normal, like not even like a midget physique, but it's just like a normal human physique but 3 foot tall. I'm assuming the normal size, well, alright, so this one is about 3 foot tall, like it's like 3.2 tall, so then you figure like she's like 5 something here. Steph Thibault, thanks for the 5. Have you ever seen Evil Dead Trap? If so, we should do a video on it. I haven't seen Evil Dead Trap. Oh, I found it! I found it! Alright, so all this... Oh, there's a... Oh my god, there's a guy that like... Alright. There's a guy like that fucking cuts into it. He's like, oh, this is a duende fucking demon, whatever the fuck. I found the original without the guy cutting into it. Alright. Now I can bring it out. Yeah, oldest because there we go. This is the thing that I was thinking of that I just spent like the last like 20 minutes of the stream trying to find.
You know I'm gonna get. You know I'm gonna get. You know I'm gonna get.
So yeah, that's what the mini Tifa makes me think of. That was it. But it's so like if this would keep on going viral because like people would be like, "What is this real or photoshopped or like whatever the fuck?" Like even like this is from like last year. And then someone is like tagging Hokusai, but it's just like a, like we saw like this exact costume before, like how like it actually looks, and it's just like a trick of perspective. Okay, there we go. That was the whole fucking thing right there. Wait. So but then what was the guy like saying about a fucking duende or whatever? Stop scrolling. I love when people put that on TikTok.
So I did some digging, and these things are called duendes or duendes.
They're called
is a creature
dindus.
somewhat like a human from Liberian, Latin American, and Filipino folklore. The Spanish term duende originated as a contraction of the phrase dueño, meaning possessor of a house, and was originally conceptualized as a mischievous spirit inhabiting a house. There was also a video surfing on TikTok where there was a creature right here. I guess it was a duende as well. That's kind of all I found about duendes, but I was scrolling on TikTok and I seen another video. Check this out.
There have been reported sightings of them in almost every country and every culture. Some common characteristics of these creatures are that they are about 2 feet tall, but extremely strong, and they can run super fast. They reveal themselves most often to children, but sometimes. You know I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I love that he did this whole fucking like lore video about it, and then it's just like, oh no, it's like, it's not a duende, it's a fucking a costume show for children in Brazil. Yo, you know what that reminds me of? Do you guys ever see that video where it's like, I think it was like in India or something, and a woman, like, they made a whole fucking thing where it looked like this woman is turning into a bird because she cheated or something? I mean, it turns into, I think it was a bird or a fish. It turns, woman transforms. TikTok. It was like in India or some shit like that. Maybe it was a goat. Girl turns into goat. Is that it? Yes, it's R. The woman that turns into a goat. Oh my god. There's like a... Yo. Tanzania gossip. I gotta start deleting some of these fucking, I have like 1 million pictures on my fucking OBS scene now. So I gotta hunt for everything I'm showing here. Alright, this is what I'm about to show you is real. It's a woman turning into a goat. That is if it plays. Let's try this again. The little tail. There. I was just like, wow, this is a real thing that's happened. And they like, what I love is like the concern on their faces too. Like, they're doing that fucking thing where it's like, you ever somewhere and some shit goes down and it's like, you don't really know how to be fucking helpful, or you don't really care enough to be helpful, but you do a thing where you stand around and like kind of like have like I'm trying to be helpful face on. They're all fucking doing that. There are a bunch of these videos too. All right, this is pure evil. A woman turned into a goat. Let me see like the analysis here. Wait, is this gonna be one of those TikToks where it's like there's like no commentary whatsoever, and she's just like next to the fucking... Yo, it's one of those. She's not pointing at... This is like half of TikTok right here, where like you add no commentary to the video, but you're just like pointing at the video. It sounded like she said caca though. And so I saw like people argue about like these kinds of TikToks too, because it's like it's annoying that those kinds of TikToks do so fucking well, but then it's like the people who made the original TikTok, they kind of like, they don't complain about it because it helps them in the algorithm. So it's like all right, like this fucking sucks, but it's helping boost my videos, so I'll pretend not to see it. Let me see more about the woman who turns into a goat, because I know there are a bunch of these. Woman, yeah, it's, that was the curse she received for cheating. She turned into a goat. She is the goat. There, that's what I was trying to do. Recenter my fucking thing. There was like something else I want to fucking go into on the stream before I ended it. Don't worry. We did the cryptids. Went into cryptids. Mokuleimbe. What else I got here? Oh, the fucking the retro Burger Kings. Well, not retro like the movie themed Burger Kings. I was talking about this on Twitter a while back, but they fucking... All right, so there's right now there's like this one Burger King in Bushwick that I think I have some pictures saved of it. There's this one Burger King in Bushwick that's like all like movie themed. It's kind of like fucking retro and shit. Let me... I have the pictures here somewhere. But like I would see like people like post like Reddit threads about it when they encounter it, because it's a very unique looking bush. Oh, here it is. Like, so like you like this is like this one Burger King in Bushwick that's all like movie themed and celebrity themed and shit. So you got like that. You got pictures of fucking celebrities. Like you got Robert De Niro over here. You got Will Smith. There's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not Will Smith. You got Denzel. There is a Will Smith one. That is not Will Smith. That's Denzel Washington. You just got shots from movies and stuff. So like people will see this and be like, wow, this is like this like one like a really fucking unique Burger King. But the thing is though, like so I thought that like this was like every Burger King in like fucking like in like the mid to late 90s. In the mid to late 90s. I thought that every Burger King looked like that. But then apparently, like, people who were seeing this, and the thing about Bushwick, like, most of the people that, like, pull up in Bushwick now, they're, like, people who moved here from, like, the Midwest, like, somewhere, like, they're, like, a lot of, like, people move to Bushwick from not New York. So, like, they'll see that, and, like, what this made me learn is that the Burger Kings that have this theme and, like, all these props were, like, only in the New York area. At least, like, that's what I'm gathering from, like, every time this topic comes up. And, like, all the Burger Kings that were around here, they would have, like, those car seats, the fucking, the same exact, like, plaques with the celebrity pictures, and those fucking film reel things. So then, like, it would be like, I would hear fucking, like, the topic would come in, and it would be like, like, there would be some on Long Island that had it, like, kind of like a couple New Jersey ones had it. But then, when I posted about it, like, people in Europe were saying that they had Burger Kings like that. Or, I think there were people in Australia that set up, what do they call fucking Burger King in Australia? The fucking, Hungry Jacks? They would say they had fucking Hungry Jacks that looked like that. So, like, I don't know how old you guys are, like, if you, like, were going to Burger Kings in, like, the fucking, 90s, but did you see Burger Kings that look like this? Because, like, literally every single fucking Burger King in New York, or in, like, at least, like, Brooklyn and Queens, New York, like, looked like this. And this is, like, the last one that looks like this. And there is, like, another movie-themed Burger King, but it's, like, a very, like, specifically, like, that's, like, definitely, like, a single location where, like, they have Jaws on it and shit like that. But, like, the only thing I could think, because, like, because, like, you know, you go to a chain and, like, they have, like, a bunch of like seats and installations and shit. They're like this. All right, so it's in DC. There's a DC Burger King that kind of is like a special, like, fancy Burger King that has, like, this kind of decor and has, like, fucking Jaws, like, different movie props and stuff. Like, that's, like, a totally separate thing. Like, this is, like, the other Burger King that, like, is what I'm not talking about. Well, that's like a single one in DC that's, like, themed out like that. But these types of Burger Kings, because, like, every once in a while you'll have, like, a fast food place that'll be, like, one location that has special stuff. Like, there's even a Twitter account, like, about, like, weird McDonald's. Like, what the fuck is it called? Like, McDonald's, like, off-model McDonald's or some shit like that. Like a non-standard McDonald's or some shit like that. Yeah, non-standard McDonald's is the account. So, like, that account will, like, document, like, McDonald's, like, that'll fucking, like, have, like, it'll be, like, a specific place with, like, decor that you don't have everywhere else. But for that particular Burger King, like, the Bushwick one, like I said, like, every single Burger King, at least in the New York area, had this fucking decor. And then they all disappeared. They all just, like, changed their designs except for this one. And so, like, the only theory I've heard that made sense was that, like, it would be, like, they had to have all been owned by, like, the same franchise owner or some shit like that. Well, also, someone also brought up that they had a Burger King in their fucking area that, like, it stopped being a Burger King, but they kept it a Burger King. We had one of those, too. Like, there was this one in, I think it was in, like, Woodside, Queens. That is, like, what's cool about those places, that's the thing that happens sometimes, where it'll be, like, you'll have, like, a Burger King restaurant that stops being Burger King, but it continues to be a restaurant. So they'll keep all of, like, the old stuff from the Burger King, But then they'll add shit. Like, it almost becomes like a palace fried chicken. Like, I think there's like one of those places that like you only see like this chain inside fucking New York. But, you know, like Kennedy fried chicken and fucking Palace fried chicken and Obama fried chicken. And yes, that's a real place. Let me... Oh, this is like in Brooklyn somewhere. Like, but then like these places, they'll have like burgers and fries and shit. But then they'll also have fucking like pizza and chicken wings and halal, ice cream, milkshakes. Kennedy fried chicken. They got the fucking pizza. Actually, you guys like ever have fucking pizza rolls? Like not like Totino's like pizza rolls, like that kind of shit. Like egg rolls that are filled with pizza. Every one of these kinds of places has that shit, and it fucking slaps. Like this shit. This picture looks disgusting, but they're mad good. Sunshine Punk, thanks to 5. I'd love to see you cover Schmorky. Knew them as a minor, and their exposure screwed me up. Love your content. Stay metal. Love from Chicago. That was like a Something Awful guy, right? It was like a cartoonist or something. I think like from... I'm not too like versed in that lore. Like a lot of Something Awful shit. Like kind of because I didn't want to pay to be on a forum. I was like, oh, like a lot of that like went past me. Except the stuff that got so big that it like grew outside of fucking Something Awful. Like Super Hornio Brothers or fucking Swap.avi. Like that was the kind of Something Awful stuff I was exposed to. But any of the forum going ons that stayed like specifically to the forums, it passed me by because I didn't want to pay to be on a forum. Actually, I gotta get going soon. Sounds... Actually, so like, yeah, it's a God's Hate show is starting soon, but it's like doors are at 7, so it's like, you know, like this the venue is mad close to me, so it's like the doors are at 7, and then the fucking the first band will be like maybe like 7:30, which I got plenty of time. Before I go, Chrome Beetle Polybius. I probably will not do a Polybius video because like there's already that like fucking like massive documentary on it. That's like, I don't know what I could do that would kind of like be like that could expand on it more than the fucking documentary did. I forgot what the name of that channel is, but anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to call the stream off. Thank you for hanging out. I think I'm going to do a stream like... What I'm probably going to do, as I said earlier in the stream, is before the next video put out, I will probably wind up, I'll probably wind up doing a stream before the video and then do a premiere for the video and see how that goes. Just as like a test. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. See you next time.